So my name's Andy Mitchell. I play for Larne currently. Moved away to play football when I was young at about 13. When I was about 18, I think it was, 18, 19. I came home and signed for Crusaders and then spent 3 great years there. Won a couple of trophies and then I moved on to Linfield. Same again, spent another 3 great years there, won a few trophies. And then last Christmas sort of transfer window, I got the call from Larne to say would they be interested in going to Larne. And to be honest, they were full-time. A lot of the teams back here are part-time. So to wake up and play football every day was a real lure, and to get back into full-time football was something I was interested in, and I haven't looked back since, and I've joined a great team. So that's how I've ended up at Larne. My understanding of domestic abuse was very minimal growing up, to be honest with you. Didn't hear much about it. It was in sort of a football circle, and it was only really until about 2 years ago where I lost my sister and it really hit home. Sister had a heart of gold. She would give you her last pound in her purse, but on the flip side of that, she was in toxic relationships and toxic environments, and it definitely didn't help her. So it was only until I spoke to the women's aid at ABCLN that hearing the stats and hearing everything that goes around and behind the scenes is certainly something that needs supported, and it's something I want to support. There's 2 in particular stuck out in my mind. That the stat that there was 17 every 17 minutes there's police called out to domestic violence. So to think that maybe every hour it's happening 3 times, it's pretty extreme, like, and it should be something that's stamped out. It's not good at all in terms of. And then I became a father for the first time last year, and the other stat that shocked me was the 90% of children are there and present when the crime's going on or domestic abuse is going on. So for me as a parent, for me personally to see my child like witness something like that isn't good. Kids shouldn't be seeing that type of stuff or hearing it, and it certainly will have an impact on their life probably growing up. So another reason why it definitely needs support and kicked out. Knowing the team I play for is one of the first teams to come out and support the White Ribbon campaign is extremely proud and extremely pleasing. To pull on the jersey and to wear the white logo of the White Ribbon campaign is also very proud. So for us as a team to stand up and support this campaign is extremely pleasing. As I said, it just shows you the club we are and the stuff Kenny's doing off the field as a community, and it just brings us all together, and it's something special about the club. And I think now that other clubs have now supported, which is even more pleasing. So it's certainly getting out there and it's getting about the league, and yeah, it's extremely proud that I'm part of that team that does that. So yeah. So wearing the white ribbon on our top is extremely pleasing for us. I think when young kids come to the games or when they go to buy a Larne top or they come and see a Larne top or see us wear the Larne top, I think it sparks a question. I think me growing up, maybe the reason why I knew very little about it was because I never really seen nothing about it in my circle. My circle was just all about football, and I probably had the horse blinkers on in terms of I didn't know what was going along. So obviously when the young kids come to our games and see us wear it, I think it will spark a question to the person who they're at the game with, or they might say to their friends, or it's just definitely getting the word out there. And I think to have that on our tops is extremely it's creating a lot of awareness, and I think it's really good to have. So I'm happy. Yeah, I think if by seeing that logo, I think it obviously means something to someone. Maybe someone's seen something in the past and they were scared to say, and I think them seeing us with that on our tops, and I seen in the summer there the boys doing the heart symbols, and I seen things like just wearing our tops in general, and I've seen Gareth McCauley wearing the white ribbon. I've seen like role models wearing it. So hopefully if they can look up to us and see that we're role models, I think there's no reason why they shouldn't speak out about domestic abuse. I think there's no shame in it to speak out about it. So yeah, I think 100% with what was said there about touching on seeing this white symbol, definitely will encourage people to come out and speak out. As a Larne footballer, I want to make my personal pledge to never commit, condone, or remain silent about violence against women.